Welcome everybody to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us by hitting that subscription button. It's totally free, and also hitting the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads that I come up with. I want to mention that up top there's 3 little buttons right on the corner, on the right hand corner for most of you. For some of you it's in your settings. I do have a link to the video below in the description box to teach you if you're not understanding how I'm explaining to slow down the video. You can click there. It's a 2-minute video. Very simple. It's just a click away. You can slow down the video by clicking the 3 little buttons up top and slow down to the speed you would like. Also right next to it, there's the letter CC. You can turn that on, and that will be for closed caption. All the stitching, everything that I mention and say will be written down here. You can pause, stop the video, take notes, and it will help you to understand the pattern. I don't write patterns. I get asked a lot about it, and for those reasons, I ask of you to slow down the video. I know sometimes I'm a little bit too fast for these recordings, and I apologize for that. It's just that I get on my own bubble. This is all new to me also, so it's just a question of getting practice at recording, which I'm not fully used to yet. I'm getting comfortable at this point. So I want to thank every single one of you that have been from the start with me, have commented, shared, have tagged me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your lovely, wonderful comments. Thank you again so much to every single one of you. Also for the people that came through, the women that came through with donations, and also some donations for the women in need of thread. Thank you so much. Some of you have shipped it yourselves. Gratitude all the way. And some of you have donated into my PayPal account and into the super thanks that's below the video. It has a $ symbol on it. Thank you so much to everyone that has participated in trying to help out one way or another. Okay, so we are going to get started. Any questions, suggestions, please feel free to comment below. You could always get a hold of me if you're stuck with some project, like some of you do, to message me through Instagram. I do have a Facebook group, private group, because there's a lot of scammers and fraud into the crochet groups now, so you have to be careful. Don't open links that say cut or bit on it. Those are fraud scammers. Be careful, people. They steal people's identity and pictures, and they post there with those links pretending that it's them. So stay away from that, or report them as spam. That's what I usually do. For those reasons, my group is private. You're more than welcome to join us in our group. Beautiful group of people we have there. We're one growing family. You can just request, and I'm sure one of the monitors will respond to you ASAP. I also do have the crochet page. You can follow that there too, or my Instagram or TikTok. So there's so many ways you can get a hold of me. My email is below also. So anything that you're stuck with, feel free to ask. Or suggestions, remembering that I am in Europe. My time frame could be different than yours. Sometimes I will have to take a few hours before I answer you because I must be sleeping. It's overnight, and it must be morning for you in your country. Okay, so we're going to get started, everyone, and I bless you, I hug you, and please keep your optimism always up and high, and never think that you cannot do this pattern. We are not born learned. We are born to learn. Okay, you can do all things as long as you persist, be patient with yourself, and just continue on. Anyone can create anything they want. Okay, let's get started, everyone. Thank you. Okay, everyone, so today we're going to create this 3D flower, which you can see it's so pretty, and you can use any colors, a steady color or multi-colored mix on any color. It will look beautiful no matter what. Applicable on many things, even like pillowcases or throwaway pillows on your sofas, certain blankets, anyway, curtains, you name it, you table runners, doilies, the list goes on, right? With 3D flowers, you can't go wrong. The good thing about it, I mean, it's a 3D, but it's not that high. So it's just perfect. We're going to need also a little pearl. I'm going to be using a 2.75 hook, leftover thread that I have. Why not? Small hook to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. It won't be long. It will be a short video, and I'll be using the multicolored, like I said, the yellow and this beautiful green. So let's get started, everyone. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It helps the channel. Make sure that you turn that bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Thank you, everyone. Let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is that magic circle, if you can. If not, do your 6 chain and close it in. I'm going to do 1 chain just to secure it. Pull on my string, come back in, do a single and 2 chains. This equals a double crochet. I'm going to do 15 more double crochets, so we'll have a total of 16 double crochets. So continue yours and I'll meet you at the end. I've done my 16 double crochets. I'm going to pull my string and close it. Now I'm going to pass the string to the front because this is going to help me to put my pearl in after. But you know, you can always do that if you leave your string in the back to bring it up front afterwards. So I've closed in with a slip stitch. I'm going to come right back in and do a single and 2 chains. This equals my double crochet. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 more chains. So I'll have single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. I'm going to come back in the same space. I'm creating a V. So this row 2 will be all about V's to get those petals in, and chain 3 for space. I'm going to skip only 1 space and go into the next one. The next row that we'll be working the petals will be working in the V's. So we'll be doing double crochets here and here and then going on and so on. This space we're leaving, we'll be using that once we work this leg down. We'll be using that to hook our paddle with a single. Okay, so skip a space, double crochet, chain 3 again. Very simple. Come back in the same space and double crochet. So we have 2 V's, 1, 2, 3, chain for space, skip a space into the next one. This is how we're going to work these paddles. 1, 2, and 3. Come back into the same space and again create your V's. So now we have 1, 2, 3 V's. We'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paddles on here. So continue to do yours and I'll do mine and then I'll meet you at the end. 3 chain for space, skip a space into the next one, double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain, come back in and do your double crochet for the V. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So as you can see, I'm on my last V. So I skipped a space, went in, and that leaves us 1 left, right? 1, 2, 3. Come back in and create your last V. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 V's. Chain 3. And now we did the single and 2 chain. 1, 2. So I'm going to hook it on my 2nd chain. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to come inside of the V with a single, 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm going to do 3 more. So we'll have a total of 4 double crochet. This is the beginning of the paddle up top. So we have 4 double crochets. Now I'm going to work on this leg coming down. So I'm going to turn my pattern a bit and work 6 double crochets in here in this leg coming down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we've worked our paddle coming down. It looks all twisted, doesn't it? But that's the way it's supposed to be. Now, in the next space, we did skip that space there. So we're just going to go right in it and we're going to do a single to lock that paddle in. And then we have that leg going up. I'll call it the leg. I think it's much better that way. We're just going to turn the pattern just a little bit, and we're going to work the leg going up. So right through it on that leg. Actually, we have to do the double crochets. So we have 6 double crochets to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we've worked that leg going up. So we have the 4 double crochets on top, 6 coming down. We've closed in on that empty space that we had skipped with a single. And we worked on the leg, 6 double crochets going up. And again, into the center of that V, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do 1, 2, 3 chain, come in and do our picot. Only at the end when we get here, we'll do the other 4 double crochets in there and the picot. Come back into that top one and do 4 more double crochets. So 2, 3, and 4. We're going to work on that leg coming down again. So we're going to do 6. We're going to turn our pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we've worked that paddle and that leg coming down. We're going to go into that empty space right after and lock it in with a single. Now we're going to work on that leg going up. So we need to turn our pattern a little bit so we can have access to that. Once we manage to get it in, we're good to go. And we're going to do the 6 double crochets going up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we've worked that leg up, and now we're going into the top on the center again, doing 4 double crochets and then 3 chain for picot. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and close in for our picot. And again, 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And working on that leg coming down, 6 double crochets. So we're going to turn our pattern. It's always easier this way than backwards, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So as you can see, our petals are being formed. And then we're going to come into that empty space again, right here, and close it in with a single. We're going to work on that leg right there going up. And it's always harder to get it in this way, right? Well, it's not really hard. It's just a technique that we have to get used to it. Once you get the first one in, you're good to go. So you would just bend it like you would to the other one on the other side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 double crochets. I'm going to put our flower straight, come into the middle, create our 4. Of course, the camera is in my face. I can't almost see anything. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Picot. And then 4 double crochets again on the same space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to work the leg down, and then we're going to close it in that empty space with a single again. So just go in, turn your pattern, create your 6 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put your flower straight, come into that empty space right there, bring your hook just like that, and close it with a single. Now we're going to work on that leg going up. So we're going to do our 6 double crochets. I can get my okay. So once we get that first one, we're good to go. It's always harder is to get that first one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put it straight. Do your 4 double crochets, then your 3 chain, and then your picot. We have 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Picot, and then 4 more double crochet, and then we're going to continue again. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so I've done my last single on there, and I'm going to work my last leg going up, doing my 6, 1 double crochet, of course, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to come inside of the top. We had done the 4 double crochets. Remember, we need to complete the last 4. 3 and 4. And 1, 2, 3. Picot, my last picot. And then I'm going to come on my second chain from where we started, and I'm going to cut my thread. And we can fix it afterwards, but we still have to put the pearls, so there's no point to fixing anything right now. So I'm just going to pull my string here to the back and go through some of the loops back here to hide it perfectly and to have it safe. Like that. And now we have this string here. So I'm just going to add my little pearl on there. Okay. Sure that's hole is closed properly. I'm going to go right across, make sure that you get it right across so it doesn't, oh, it just dropped my pearl, didn't I? Smart. So you're going to grab the string to the back, like that. I'm going to tuck it in here, and I'm going also to do a knot so it doesn't come out of place. So I'm just going to grab 2 or 3 of them here to make my knot. And just like that, pass your thread through it, make a nice little knot, and then come and hide the rest of the string. And you're good to go. This is not going to go anywhere because you've passed through some of the loops, you've made the knot. Now I'm going to come in with my green. Of course, it only gets fixed once everything is all in place, right? Get all these paddles cute fixed up. So I have this beautiful green. These are all 4 plies, 100% cotton thread, similar to what Lydia, I forgot to mention that from the beginning. Mine's a little bit thinner, so obviously my pieces are a little bit smaller than Aunt Lydia due to the fact that my thread is a little bit thinner. So I'm going to do the slip stitch knot. And then where we have that empty space of the 3 chains we've done, remember, in between paddles. So I'm going to come in with a single. I'm going to bring this string and try to hide it in the back already. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains. I'm going to come back in. I'm making the little leaves and close it in with single. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain is the middle one. And then come back in, close it with a single, all in the same space. And then the last leaf, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains. So we have the 2 side little leaves, if you want to put it that way, is with 6 chains, and the middle one with 8. I'm going to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This is also perfect if you want to create the granny square. You can work inside of these 3 chains, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I went ahead into the next 3 chain, where we have the 3 chain here, and then again close it out with single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And close it with single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, 6. I should. So it's 2 of 6 and the middle one of 7. And I've closed out again. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go over into the next, between the next paddle on that chain. 3 in the back. Single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the same space. So basically your leaves are pretty much created on here, which is like these ones you see here. And that's pretty much for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be using these flowers at some point in a table runner, so stay tuned for that. And I hope that you're going to create this and let me know how it goes. So I send everybody much hugs, much love. Take care of each other, yourselves especially. And until next time, bye-bye, everyone.